Hi YouTubers, it's EvanX, so it's me, Macros Big Ass right now, so today's Macros Big Ass Cigar, so obviously not a doctor for the last damn time, so anyway, our talk right now basically is cracking your knuckles bad, so obviously not a doctor for the last damn time, so anyway, the answer is no. Cracking your knuckles is not a bad thing to do, and despite all the urban myths around it, or old wives' tales, rather, there is nothing really bad about cracking your knuckles. Now, let me explain. So, people who will say this is total BS, please listen before you judge. So, cracking your knuckles like this is not bad. Despite the myths you've heard, despite your parents, grandparents, great uncles, great aunts saying, "Oh, that will cause arthritis later in life," complete BS. Not true at all. Cracking your knuckles does not cause arthritis later in life. That is complete BS. What is not BS is if you crack your knuckles a certain way. Depending if you crack them like this or you crack them like that, it can potentially weaken your joints over time, which means as you get older and as our bodies get older in the first place, things naturally change because eventually we're all going to die. Eventually, our bodies are eventually, wearing out over time. And basically, what can happen is it can loosen your grip. So you might have a higher chance when you're elderly of falling in the shower or falling down a flight of stairs or holding like a wine glass or a coffee cup and like dropping it. So that's what can potentially happen depending how you crack your knuckles. Whether you go like this, which is the safer way, or whether you go like this, which is the less safer way. But no, it's not going to cause arthritis. It's not going to cause, severe arthritis later in life. That's complete BS. Despite what your grandmother, your great-grandmother may have told you about, that leading to arthritis later in life. Oh, I did that and I got arthritis. I blame that on, cracking my knuckles. Total BS. What is not BS is over time it can potentially loosen your grip and weaken your grip. And keep in mind, like I said before, things naturally change as we get older. So and this is not something that's going to happen to you in your 20s or 30s. Obviously not a doctor for the last damn time. This is not going to happen to you in your 20s, your 30s, your prime of life. This is going to happen to you when you're 70, 80, 90 years old. I mean, obviously don't sue my ass if you you could develop it earlier in life. Obviously don't sue my ass like the Big Ass Cigar, but this is something that's going to happen over a very, very long period of time. And honestly, a lot of people will tell you this kind of BS. Basically, essentially, by the time you're 80 or 90 years old, you're already going to be in discomfort to begin with. It's just that potentially it could loosen your grip and make it easier for you to like slip or fall or something like that, or hold like a wine glass and like drop it. So just keep that in mind. But cracking your knuckles in moderation once in a while is not a big deal, not a big freaking deal. So anyway, bye.